Okay, so today I am mostly just reviewing things that we already know. Evan, how would you calculate 7% of £340? What would you do?
Wouldn't you, so I remember learning the Excel. You have to like take away the 7 from 1 and times 340 by 0.0973.
Okay. I think you're mixing that up with if you were going to decrease something by 7%. Callum?
I would find 10% and 1%.
Okay, so if you're on a non-calculator paper, you would find 10%.
Yeah.
Which would be what?
34.
Yeah.
Find 1%, which is 3.4.
And then?
Times 1% by 3. And then take it from 10%.
Okay, so then you make times 1% by 3, so you've got 3%, and that would give you
10.2.
10.2. And take it off
10%.
the 10%, giving you,
23.8.
okay. I think if I was going that way, I'd have probably, when I found 10%, I'd have found half and got 5%. And then done 5% and 2 lots of 1%. But equally,
But you still have to find the 1%.
you still, absolutely, you still have to find the 1%. But often when you're adding things together rather than subtracting them, you're less likely to make an error. Okay, if I was doing that on a calculator paper, what would I do? Casey?
Would it be like you divide it by 107?
If I'm finding 7%, how would you write 7% as a fraction? No, but how would you write 7% as a fraction? 7 over 100. So on your calculator, just put in 7 over 100. And what does that give you?
7 over 100. But you divide it.
Yeah? 7 divided by 100?
No.
0.07. Now, that is called the multiplier. So if you're finding 7%, then it's 0.07. And then you would just multiply that by your total amount of 340. So just type in your calculator 0.07 multiplied by 340. And you get 23.8. So if I was finding, if I was calculating 28% or something, David, what would my multiplier be? No, if I was finding 28% of something, what would my multiplier be?
0.07 times 28.
No, if I had a different question and I was finding 28% of any amount, 0.28, that would be my multiplier. Olivia, if I was finding 43% or something, what would my multiplier be? 43% means 43 per 100. So 43 divided by 100 would be 0.43. Jess, if I was finding 83%, what would my multiplier be? Roxy, if I was finding 24%, what would the multiplier be? What's 24%? What does percent mean?
What does percent mean?
It means per 100.
Is it cent?
Yeah. So,
That's why it's century.
and centimetre.
But what about cent? As in money?
Well, there's 100 cents in a dollar. That's probably why they use that as their currency. Right, percent means per 100. I think I might have to go further back than I planned
I
to.
did not even know that meant that.
Okay, so now that you do know that, what percent did I give them? Let's go with 40. Right, 24. So 24% means 24 per 100.
Right.
So 24 out of 100, which is 0.24. So Roxy, 83% would be it's 110%, what do you think it's going to be? Brilliant, 1.1. So if I am calculating 7%, I'm saying 0.07 multiplied by 340. Okay, let's hope I'm not going too fast here.
There's different ways of doing it though, isn't there?
In terms of on the calculator, that's the only method I, from now on, want you to use, because that method works for all the harder stuff we'll come on to. And other methods mean there's
Can't
more
you,
working to do.
Like divide by 100 then times by the percent you want to find.
No, because the questions aren't always going to come like that. So let's go with a method that works every time. Right, if I'm going to increase something by 20%, Jack, what's my new percentage going to be? Will that be my multiplier? So my new, if I'm increasing by 20%, my new percentage would be 120%. So therefore my multiplier would be 1.2. So the working out for this sum would be 1.2 multiplied by 2,400, which is, you should be writing these in your book as examples. Well, if you want to watch, because you know you'll take it in, I'm fine with that, but some people like to have the examples, which is 2,880. Are we happy so far, ish? Yeah. So if you are increasing 2,400 by 20%, it's 1.2 multiplied by 2,400.
How come it's 1.2?
Because we're increasing by 20%, our original amount would always be 100%. So we add it onto the 100%, giving us 120%. And then, because it's percent, per 100, 1.2. Okay? Can I move on?
No.
Wait, let me just have a look. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I can go on, thank you, Beth. Okay, so if I said I wanted to increase 40 miles by 43%, Adam, what would my new percentage be? 143%. Charlotte, what would that be as a multiplier? So to go from the percentage to the multiplier, we divide by 100. 1.43. Are you spotting a pattern here? It's 1 point, whatever that percentage is when you're doing an increase. So 1.43 multiplied by 40 gives me... Put your brush away.
Miss, you can't have that in your
When did I put 7?
Well, put it away. Right. 1.43 multiplied by 40.
57.2.
57.2. Okay, here's the tricky one. And I think after this, I think I need to stop. Decrease 712 kilograms by 10%. Shannon, what would my new percentage be? 90%. Ooh. It's gone a bit random. Amy, what would my multiplier be? 0.9. So, 90%. So, 0.9 multiplied by 712 gives me...
6.408.
I don't think it's going to give me 6 point anything.
Why?
Hold on a bit more.
Because I'm only taking 10% of 712 off there.
Why is it 0.9?
Okay, because I'm finding 90%, 90 per 100 is 0.9.
Right, so you just take the percentage off of the right.
So when you're doing a decrease, you take the percentage off
That's
the
how much you
100.
take off it. 6 point whatever.
No, because I'd be taking off 71.2 if I went down that road. In your calculator, type in for me 0.9.
Do you not have to change it into 712,000?
No,
Why?
because I'm quite happy with my answer in kilograms.
Wouldn't that just be like 90% of 712 kilograms?
Yes.
So you just have to find 90%, you don't have to find 10% to take away.
No, because this is on a calculator paper, so 90%,
Oh, but if it wasn't on a calculator paper,
you would find 10% and take it away. The level that you're working at should be beyond that.
Oh.
What we got?
640.8.
600 and
40.8.
640.8. So are you happy that if I'm decreasing by 10%, I'm now finding 90% of my original amount?
Yes.
And that 90% is 0.9?
Yes.
Okay, let's just look at one more.
I haven't got that written down here on it. Oh, next what was the answer?
Okay, I'll come back to it once I've got everybody going. Last one to look at before we start trying some ourselves. Decrease 18,000 by 6%. Lucas, what would my new percentage be? So my new percentage that I'm trying to find is 94%. How have you done that? Take 6 away from 100. And that gives me 94. So, Cameron, what would my multiplier be? 0.94 multiplying by 18,000, and that gives me
16,920.
16,920. Okay? I think we'll stop there for now. Right, do you want to stop?